Hellfire have many names. In Quran, God is saying about himself, يوم نقول لجهنم. Jahannam is one of the names of the hellfire, the oven, many names. السعير. So يوم نقول لجهنم هل امتلأت فتقول هل من مزيد. So God is saying, when we say to Jahannam, oh Jahannam, are you filled? Are you filled? And Jahannam answer us and say, is there any more to be in hellfire? Tortured, punishment, whatever, you name it, forever, infinity. Now, the interpretation of this verse is easy and simple, based on the confirmed hadith and other. I'm just giving you in general. Now the verse is like if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to Jahannam, and he's saying, when I would say to Jahannam after the judgment day, when I would say to Jahannam, are you filled? You're filled now. Are you filled? All of those who deserve to be in you are there. Are you filled, Jahannam? And Jahannam answer us and say, is there any more? Is there any more to be fulfilled in the location and places? Because a portion will be in heaven, definitely. Now, regardless, of course, so many people are considering this verse strange, like if Jahannam is a creature coming and talking. No, I'm going to give you a simple example. Imagine there is a king, there is a kingdom. The Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Health. Let's go to the Ministry of Health, or the Ministry of Education, any type of ministry, or Ministry of War, or Ministry of Energy. Let's say وزارة الطاقة, Ministry of Energy. And the king or the president is saying, the Ministry of Health or the Ministry of Energy want more employees. Send as much employees. Ask the Ministry of Energy, for example, to employ more employees. And after a month or 2 months, the king himself or the president take the telephone or talk and ask, tell me, in Arabic it's different. See, the Arabic language is different a little bit. But imagine if he's saying, like if he's talking about any human being or another creature, saying, tell me, is the ministry, do the Ministry of Energy had enough employees? And they answer him and they said, well, the minister of the Energy Ministry is saying, Your Majesty, or Your Excellency, or whatever, he want more employees. So he's saying right now, oh, the Ministry of Energy, the king of president, I asked the ministry, and the ministry answered me and said they want more employees. This is the language of Quran. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in this constitution of existence by Muhammad the final messenger, it is when we, he's talking about himself, ask Jahannam, this oven, this universe of hellfire, this world of hellfire. When I would ask after the judgment day, this universe, are you filled? And it will answer me, is there any more? So in the Arabic it's different. You need to understand the Arabic language. Very perfect to understand what I'm trying to say. The verse in Arabic is different than English. يوم نقول لجهنم هل امتلأت فتقول هل من مزيد. So Allah, يوم نقول, at the day, at that time, when we say to Jahannam, يوم نقول لجهنم هل امتلأت, are you filled? فتقول, and she will answer. She and it, this is Arabic. Something between the she and it. تقول هل من مزيد. يوم نقول لجهنم هل امتلأت فتقول هل من مزيد. Allah yarhamna, may Allah protect me from it and consider me among those who will be granted the absolute mercy, and give me the mercy and protect me from any type of pain, and make the death a start for joy. There is a confirmed hadith, prayers, Allahumma aj'al al-mawta hana'ana, make the death the biggest pleasure. What does this mean? It means that people would say, so you mean that you are going to be tortured all of your life and death is a release? No. It means even you seek glory, you seek happiness, there is rules for everything. Sometimes you will be forced to deal with dark and wars and things like that. But be happy, even if you are living the absolute, you are the happiest. There is a hadith. Even if you are the happiest person on planet Earth, ask him, Allah, that death would be the beginning of your real joy. What does this mean? That death is a start of paradise and heaven. And of course, ma Allah khair. And after death, if you are granted the mercy in paradise, this dunya is rubbish. Even if you are the happiest person on planet, you need to seek happiness. You need to seek glory. This is the rules of God. Muhammad is the final messenger of God. You're an atheist. You don't understand how wonderful this master of wisdom is, Muhammad. So, Allahumma ja'al al-mawt hana'ana wa farajana. Even this doesn't mean that we are torturing ourselves. No, it means indirectly, which means grant us the absolute satisfaction from you, O Allah. Alhamdulillah.